What is church? What does it mean to be a Christian? What does it mean to be the pastor of a church? I think a lot of us, myself included, come to these questions with a bit of a fuzzy view, just like you're seeing right now. When we think about those questions, sometimes it's the cultural norms that influence them. For example, what is church? Looking it up in Webster's dictionary, I found something like 17 different definitions, the great majority of which are tied to the building in which people worship. Now, I'm not saying that's wrong, I'm just saying that maybe there's a little bit more. And maybe some of what I'm going to say will be heresy to some of you, and it will be freedom to others. This is flowing out of something that Janine and I got to experience just a couple weeks ago in Indianapolis. We were able to go and experience the launch service of a new church start there called Rhythm, whose goal is to reach the inner city of Indianapolis and to do it in a totally different way from what we're used to anyway. So the question comes up, do you have to meet in one particular building? Or do you have to meet once a week? Is church just a 1 hour a week that we come together? I think for many years for me, that's what it was. That's what church has been, just the 1 hour a week that we come together and praise and worship God. But I find myself wanting more. And this church called Rhythm in Indianapolis, which I'll give you the links to here on the blog, is seeking to be more. Their pastors aren't really taking a salary from the church. In fact, they're going out and getting jobs in the community just so they can meet people. Just so they can get to really engage the community in which they're with. Their whole goal with this is to reach the hurting people, the people that God has called us as Christians to meet and to love. And unfortunately, we can't do that in 1 hour a week, sitting in our church buildings. I think that as pastors in training, we need to be thinking more about the models that we see from John Wesley, the engaging of culture, the spending time with people in prison, spending time with people on the streets, and not only trying to meet the spiritual needs of people, but meeting the physical needs so that they can see the spiritual needs, and so that they can meet Christ in me and in you. So maybe church looks a little bit different than what we're used to. Maybe we need to look past the fuzzy lens that each of us has of church and just start to think about new ways of how we can reach people with the gospel message, with the message that Jesus died for you. Not just for me, not just for the people who spend an hour a week in a church building, but for all people. Jesus died. So let's take off that fuzzy lens and look out and see what church really can be. Check out the links I'll leave you here on the blog today with just Rhythm and this 777 Indianapolis group. And yeah, give me some feedback. Take a look at their Google group and Let me know what you think. Are you tired of church the way that it is? What kind of creative ideas might you have to see the church more as a movement within a culture than it is just an established structure or organization? Hey, hope you have a great day, and look forward to hearing from you.